In the year 2021, the fourth corporate war began, and that's when it all went to hell. I mean, it was already hell before then for most of us. But man, shit really hit the fan. The next couple of years, it just got worse, until eventually it all came to a peak between Arasaka and Militech. On August 20th, 2023, it all ended with a literal bang when a raid on the Arasaka corporate building brought the whole place crashing down, right in the middle of Night City. The nuclear went off and took out the entire corporate sector, instantly killing 500,000 people and displacing thousands more. Now, 22 years later, we're finally recovering from that hellish time. But make no mistake, it's nowhere near peaches and cream out here in the red. Now, Night City is an even bigger playground for booster gangs, technocults, and all kinds of unsavory characters that wear everything from spiked leather to silk button-downs. What you do now will determine your fate in the time of the Red. It's time for you to rise up from the rubble of Night City. It's time to resist. It's time for some disorder.
Hey, follow around the birth of a soldier. When I decide if you live or die, rise up, resist disorder. Rise up, resist disorder. Nowhere to run, it's all undone. Everything burns, everything burns. I'll watch you fall down, I'll drag you face down. Everything burns, everything burns.
Last we left off, I do believe that we were, like, I don't know, 40, 50 feet underground in the Biotechnica facility.
Yeah, well, at least most of us.
Yep.
Right,
So Dreamer, Resin, Robbie, and Blitz all decided that they wanted that they were going to go on the tour, and Yama has decided that nah, that's boring. I'll go wait in the staff lounge area. And then, yeah, after signing some NDAs and other things of the like, you guys got to go into the super secret lab areas.
Well, cool.
They had radiation-eating trees.
Oh yeah, you
Apparently.
guys got to go through the little one of their little menageries and everything like that. You saw some actual green plants that you haven't seen in probably ever, at least live ones.
I don't know, I've seen some cactus.
Hassan is just old enough to have probably seen a number of actual, like, flora and fauna before everything started going to nuclear hell.
As youths, we used to guard a truck full of kale or whatever.
We had farm trucks.
Potatoes, probably. Let's see, potatoes, kale. What else is ridiculously hardy?
I mean, there's a park that's got green in it.
Yeah, but that's got, like, most of that green is just a few trees and some grass because radiation storms. Like, we saw a forest through fucking...
I know, but we've seen green.
I have a hard time believing in the existence of a public park if this world is supposed to be as grimly.
Think of it as more like they're like synthetic plants as opposed to like, living.
Oh, so literal astroturf.
Yeah.
Again, why
That's
why
perfect.
would why in the nightmare afterscape of a fully realized Ancapistan would there be a public space? Has
That
everybody here,
implies,
spent €5 on a ticket to visit the public park?
You €5 buck a week subscription. Thank you.
yes, the park subscription.
Mm-hmm.
You know, maintaining that awful turf ain't free.
I mean, it's on the map.
So, we left off with the doors of the elevator that went down for a good I think I said a good minute or two. of actual ride time on the elevator before it got down to the bottom and the doors opened. I literally imagined this looking like the underground facility in Resident Evil 2. Like, that is literally how I imagine this. Hence
I mean,
hence the Umbrella Corporation, like, backdrop here.
yeah, like you already pulled up Umbrella. It's just like we're really hoping that Biotechnica, mega corporation that they are, at least has better containment policy because, oh boy, Umbrella didn't have a good average on that. It's like I am hoping that we don't have to shoot our way out of like crazy zombie virus nonsense.
If I had a weapon, I might be more used to being able to do that. But in this case, no gun here.
Oh yeah, so I didn't have you guys do this. If you have anything smaller than a very heavy pistol, you can attempt a conceal reveal check to see if you're able to basically smuggle a gun in.
If it's my thumb, do I have it?
Yeah, because that's inside your body.
Yeah.
Things that are inside your body automatically succeed.
Oh, then that means that Robbie's gun, which is inside of his thigh.
Robbie, do you have the internal holster? I don't think you have the internal holster.
Oh, then I was misremembering.
Would have had, but oh well. If I don't.
Cyber leg, cyber arm, because it would be in your arm or leg.
I don't think there's anything in my leg slots.
Nope, nothing in your arms or your legs. Everything's in your head.
We can fix that later. But no, I did not bring my gun.
I mean, that's fine. They made the terrible mistake of failing to remove my arms.
This is true.
Yeah, like Robbie might not have the gun, but he also is the weapon.
Yes, but no, I did not. I am not going to attempt to like bring my gun in here because like this is only like most of this is getting Sylvia, but part of it is also like me doing the politician thing and trying to like get photo shoots and make connections. And so like no, I'm not going to try to like sneak a gun in.
Yeah, I wanted to make sure I gave you guys the option.
Like if I need to run, like I'm going to just bank on the fact that like the suit that I'm wearing is laced with Kevlar, and maybe that'll allow me to get away.
So you guys are led through the second lobby of Biotechnica into their actual lab area. You're kind of like led down a narrow corridor, and it splits off into like an open area, and there's two doors on either end. Well, no, never mind. The way I imagine this, like you can see like both doors from like every direction, because I am literally just imagining this as like the area where it's like just an overhang and it leads to two areas you can see either end. That's how I'm imagining it, because otherwise this stuff I have planned doesn't work. So you got the rep starts lead you to one end. Robbie, I forget. Do you have telescopic view?
Yes, I definitely do.
Yeah,
Okay.
no, I know Robbie does because Robbie's used it before.
Yeah. Okay, Robbie, when you look to the other side, I mean, everybody can see this. Like, there's two guards standing outside of of the area that you're not going to. Robbie, with your telescopic view looking over, you can, like, read certain stuff and whatnot, like, that this obviously pertains to a classified area, and the two guards have Militech badges on part of their uniform.
Okay. Well, we knew that Biotechnica and Militech were doing a bunch of joint stuff together. That's not surprising.
But yeah, you guys are being led to the other area. The tour rep explains that he is taking you to the area where they are growing and maintaining the cloned plants and animals.
So Sylvia is probably behind the other door. So I don't know. Like, I guess just see if we get to go behind that door at some point, and if not, I guess wing it from there.
Well, do you ask about it?
Well, yes, because I am curious about the tour, and like this is the first time that we've seen like really armed guards. I think.
Yeah. The tour representative explains, like, due to the classified nature of the project, only personnel directly working on the project and security are allowed in there.
Oh, I see. Though, I don't know, since I am seeing just everybody, could I at least, I don't know, shake hands with the people working there? You know, just photo ops, that sort of thing. I don't need to be let through the door.
He kind of thinks about it as like, if any of them happen to be on their break at the time when we come out, I don't see why not. It's not like they live in there. They do leave every now and then, but unfortunately, I don't have, I don't control their schedules.
I just asked because it's important that we have a variety of photos for the whole tour.
I understand, and the photo opportunities will be available. I will send out a message to see if anybody might be available. But for now, the tour will continue on through this way.
Thank you.
Do warn, some of the sites in here might be a little much for the squeamish. Not everything was an immediate success, you see. But valuable data is able to be gathered even from our failures.
Okay, so forgive me for being blunt here, but on a scale of 1 to 10, how many weird mutated animals were we about to see?
I would not be able to say, but I would probably give you a solid 6 or a 7 if I were to make any kind of guess.
Ooh.
Do you have a bag?
He kind of reaches behind him and pulls out a little thing and flicks it open and hands it to you.
Okay, I just want to be prepared.
All right. Well, thank you for indulging in my bluntness, and thank you for being candid and kind. And I like to think that I have a strong stomach, but I suppose we'll see the moment we go into this room.
Yeah, it's all right. We aren't in the public, as it were. So I don't feel that putting on the show is as needed at the moment.
All right. Well, I was impressed by what I think were closer to the final products upstairs. Let's see all the steps that went along the way.
As you guys are getting ready to go in, you guys can go ahead and give me a perception check. Anybody that has enhanced vision or hearing can go ahead and get the bonuses for that.
Cool. All right, I'll give you
Do my glasses count for that?
If it has telescopic view or if you have enhanced hearing.
If I put my glasses on, they count with that microscopic stuff.
Yeah, it's microscopic, not telescopic.
Oh.
It's all good. We have Robbie's elf eyes to help us out.
Oh, Robbie, don't forget you have the +4 to your perception checks because of solo abilities.
Oh, well then I guess that's a 25.
Yeah, don't forget that every time that you are out of combat, you basically have your points like allocated to perception.
There's a reason why I said elf eyes. Just like Robbie notices everything.
Not only can you tell they're taking the hobbits to Isengard, you can tell that Pippin's running his idiot mouth again.
Does anybody want to spend luck on their rolls?
No, I feel like I am going to need it for other things.
No.
Okay. So those of you who beat a DV13, you see 2 men walking out of the classified area. The first man is a slight, white-haired, dapper man with a slightly abstract air about him, exuding an old-world charm. The second is a broad-shouldered older man wearing his suit with confidence that can only come what you would think from high societal standing. To identify either of these people, for those who beat the DV, I need a business or concentration check. The DVs are different.
My concentration is better than my business right now. Can you tell me which DV is lower?
Nope.
Okay.
My guess is business, but
like I'll roll business because I have that, and I know that other people have better concentration than I do.
Yeah, so
The two of you could also.
okay. All right. Do either of you want to spend luck on these rolls?
I'll spend 1. to put it up to 13.
I had the first guy business or concentration. The second guy's bureaucracy or concentration.
I'll roll bureaucracy for the other guy. You know what? I think I take it back. I'm just not spending luck at all. I'll just take those. Whatever.
Well, Robbie, you got DV high enough to recognize both of these guys. The first man that came out is Nicolo Logagia, the guy who runs Biotechnica.
Oh shit.
The other man is a member of the Night City Council, Ambram Cooney.
I help but imagine this being in Terminator / RoboCop vision, where like take a micro photo of their faces, zoom in on it, and compare it, like bring up like profile images.
Considering how big of a public spectacle I have made of myself, Abram might know me, considering I did have a speech outside of what is effectively the building where his office is.
I didn't notice.
Yeah, Resin and Blitz didn't see either of these two come out, so.
Yeah, I just note that like these guys tickle my memory a bit, but I can't really place them. Robbie knows.
Are our agents completely Faraday caged, or can we interact with each other within the building?
You can do like short range text, but you probably wouldn't be able to contact
That's
anybody
all I want,
outside.
which would be to like send basically the LinkedIn profile, like the.
Oh, okay. Which would just let me know who these guys are.
Card-sized like blocks of info on the two of them.
Okay. So before we go through the doors, then is like Robbie sends me this information. I'm gonna like, excuse me for a moment. I think I see a good photo opportunity. Like I know we're going on the tour and all, but then like I point our guide like in that direction. You're like, but like if this is just a politician and me speaking, but this is just an opportunity I really can't pass up.
The tour guide sees them with Dreamer's comment, Resin and Blitz. You see the two people as well.
Oh, Resin turns around and sees him.
Yep. Blitz, give me an endurance. Give me an endurance roll.
Endurance?
Okay.
I mean, it is basically, from what I've read the description, it is the equivalent of a willpower roll. So.
Well, I'm not bothering with that. I'm going after the guy.
Are you about to do something that I'm going to have to ask Robbie to tackle you to stop?
Probably. Well, maybe not.
Oh Jesus!
You are able to control yourself.
Oh!
Anger.
Be some things that I'm going to need an explanation for later. Because I feel like if I like with Blitz basically being like right next to me, that I don't really need to roll much to notice that like he tensed up for a minute like he was about to football tackle a guy before he thought better about it.
Hey, I turn around and I just start beating my head against the wall softly.
So as he's doing that, you'll see Resin, even though she's got a mask on, you hear the, oh, fuck. No, not him. And then she basically ducks behind Blitz.
I mean, Robbie's a larger thing to hide behind.
She finds the biggest person to basically tuck herself behind, hoping that she didn't get seen.
Like I'm gonna like notice this probably because this is not super inconspicuous, and I'm just gonna like, I'll meet you all in the room. I just want to like introduce myself if that's okay. Everybody go on ahead.
The two men have actually already started walking toward your group.
I will meet them halfway. Because I'm noticing that there's people in my party who have got issues with these people, and I'm going to try to interpose myself between them and them.
All right, now I got myself under control. I will walk over there.
Oh, God.
Robbie, I assume that you stay with Dreamer.
Robbie is being enormously generous to a client of the Dreamer security firm who apparently requires cover at this time. I am pretty confident that a CEO of a major corporation most likely isn't going to pull a Derringer and shoot my...
And if something does happen, you are confident enough that you will be able to close the distance quickly enough.
Yeah.
And you also know that my suit is armored.
Okay, so the two men begin walking your group. You begin walking as well, and the tour guide speaks. Steps in and speaks. I was like, "Oh, Mr. Locagio, what a surprise! Come to check in on the projects." He replies like, "In a way, yes. I was just escorting the councilman here to see his investments. Councilman Cooney's patronage has helped us immensely in our research in returning the native flora and fauna to our planet, albeit slightly changed, but I think ultimately for the better."
Ah, yes, the radiation issue.
Yes. Oh, and these must be today's guests. He holds out his hand to shake yours.
I'll shake it. She's like, I'm Hassan ibn Hadar ibn Basim al-Fadi.
Niccolo Locagio. They say I own this place.
Well, I mean, who am I to gainsay what they say?
Indeed. Well, unfortunately, does anybody else introduce themselves? Blitz, do you do it?
I will introduce myself to Lagagio.
Okay. Yeah, he shakes your hand as well.
And then I will turn to Abram and say, "Uncle."
I look at you.
Nephew.
I look at him.
Ross hears an godly. From behind him.
You know what? Should I roll something to keep the shock from my face? Because I am actually surprised.
Good, because that you should be. Yeah, you know what? Just like endurance would be something to probably do this. To basically kind of like hide your
acting.
emotions. You know, acting. I'll take acting.
Because I'm better at acting.
Yeah, no, a cool type check would actually be more appropriate. So yeah, acting will work.
Yeah, it's just like the most you get out of me is like a slight raising of eyebrows to show just like, wow, okay, that's something I wasn't expecting. Interesting. Going to need to talk with Blitz about that later, but not right now.
So yeah, go ahead and okay, 21. Yeah, no, you keep your cool. You're good. You're not hot under the collar or anything. Totally not perturbed by any of this.
Totally didn't know. Totally was aware that like relative of a potential rival was working with me and has been for months.
It's fine. Nothing's wrong here.
Nothing is wrong. No.
I extend my hand out to, Councilman Kuntz.
Cooney. He shakes her hand and it's like, the dreamer. I have heard much about you.
I'd be surprised if you hadn't, considering I had that big speech in front of your building.
Yes, well, as a member of the Night City Council, one must look into all prospects of government, and seeing as you are prospecting into government, you noted research.
Well, I have nothing to hide, save for all the things that I'm hiding.
He gives a slight political chuckle at that, and then Nicholas pipes up and says like, "Well, I unfortunately can't loiter too long. Current engagements. Perhaps we might be able to chat later."
If I could spare a moment of your time, like, part of this is just for ensuring that, there's no issue when I have a political rally in the park outside. And part of it was also, if you would allow me the privilege, just some photos of me shaking your hand. It would go real well for the campaign.
Oh, wow. Sure. And he nods to your tour guide to take the picture for you.
Like, legitimately, I'm going to use those, but also, like, I'm glad that we managed to, like, get on top of this before, I don't know, Resin shot somebody.
Well, Resin is currently pressed up against Robbie's back and is shaking. So
yeah, you get the picture taken, and he, gives you a nice, firm handshake again, and then he gives a nod to your guide and heads off with Cooney toward the elevator, that you entered from. And the guide leads you onto the cloning labs opposite the classified area.
Yeah, as we head off, I mentioned to the guy, "Thank you for indulging me."
Yeah, and he nods to you and says, "My pleasure."
Well,
And two Blitz, kind of under my breath as we pass by, is just "You and I are going to have some conversations later."
since I'm related to that man, can we get a tour of the other area?
You just put that out there.
Yelp.
The tour guide.
Nepotism.
I think I think my uncle might appreciate it if I got a tour of that area to make sure everything is anything that he happened to miss.
The tour
You
guide
think?
said the tour guide basically tells you, so you're not on the list, you can't go in there.
Are you sure about that?
I mean, you haven't done anything yet that would warrant you being on the list.
Well, okay, fair enough.
I mean, I hopefully with the shit that I did earlier will maybe get people to come out and talk with us. I'm not sure what angle that I could play even with you to roll a persuasion check, because this guy doesn't actually have the authority to let us in there, so it would be useless to try to convince him.
You are correct.
I would I need somebody higher up the chain that I could sweet talk.
So you guys are led into the cloning facility.
Does he have a written list, or is it a digital list?
Are you sure you want to hack right here?
No, that's why I'm asking. Is it?
You do that basically, so everybody has temporary badges and stuff like that, right? And your temporary badges do not have the clearance to go into that area.
Okay. So these guys actually have some fairly decent security.
We're gonna go ahead and switch over to Yamaraja for a little bit.
Yes.
Oh God. Let's see what Yama's doing, and I don't know if there are any corpses.
So Yama,
nobody's talking shit.
So yeah, Yama, you decided to stay behind in the staff lounge. There's plenty of things, to keep someone occupied in there, including, there's TVs, there's reading material, there's even full range, XR stations that are there for employees to take advantage of. What is Yama going to do? Is he just going to be chilling, or is he going to actually do anything specific?
I figure after a few minutes of idle boredom and no updates, I figure he'll probably ask around, see if anybody knows anything see if anybody's ever met the what's her face kind of exec. Heard she was doing heard she had some really high up researcher position or something. Her name has actually escaped the name my memory because it's been a hot minute.
Right. Well, for I'm actually gonna have you make a concentration check, because based
also have forgotten.
Yeah, I mean, just based on Yama himself, it's I don't think he really paid attention that much to who this person actually was. He would just be waiting for. He would just be waiting for.
Her name might be Grizz's estranged kid.
Yeah, he's just waiting for somebody to be like, Yama, sick him.
Or better yet, Yama, steal that flying car. No, we don't have to give it back. I'm just gonna sit on that 18.
Okay, so eventually you're kind of looking around and asking around, and a woman approaches you, and she's like, "Excuse me, would you mind helping me for a moment?"
Sure, all right.
You turn to this person, and this is the woman you're looking for.
I figure it takes Yama. It does take Yama a couple of seconds to recognize her for sure. Mm-hmm. But
yeah. She doesn't wait for you. As soon as you turn around, she begins talking again and whatnot. And she asks if you would be willing to assist her in an experiment. As she holds up what looks to be a very customized brain dance apparatus.
This the kind of thing I need to be signing for.
Yes, please, if you will. There is an NDA involved. However, should you assist me, I will be able to compensate you to the tune of €500.
Shit.
That sounds fair enough for one of these brain dance kind of deals. Peter, since was an 18 good enough for Yama to recall her name?
Yes, this is Sylvia Campbell.
Okay. Just gonna make a mental note of that for myself. But yeah, Yama will sign the thing. Yeah, and then try the thing out.
Perfect.
I think I'm
Please.
the only one with the thing we wanted to hand off to her.
Yeah, you are.
She leads you over to one of the XR areas and puts the device on your head. Gives a lot of technical jargon and everything like that. Something about actually, I will actually just be curious to see how much you actually understand of
So that's
this.
so what should I be rolling to possibly comprehend?
Education, science, or business. Actually,
Uh,
roll all three because all of them would be applicable.
Okay, I'll just go from top to bottom then.
Mm-hmm.
1,
And
2,
education.
and 3. I'm not gonna spend luck.
Okay. The education, you pick up some very like common things, like how like XR games work and everything like that, right? The very extreme you hear her mention like the very extremely popular game Elf Lines Online and everything like that. You hear some other words that you don't understand, like temporary engrams, based on some old Arasaka tech.
Oh.
I get this reference. Sadly, Yama definitely doesn't.
Oh, we're getting a digital Yama. Oh, fuck. Just, probably a really shallow version of it because we're not, like, liquefying your brain.
Well, luckily, Yama's depths are vast, unplumbed, and actually about what you think they are. So
He is literally an empty cup.
So shallow might actually get most of you.
I'm not saying she walked into the perfect test subject, but I am saying she definitely knows a good test subject when she sees one.
You mean an empty soap dish?
But yeah, so she one of the things that like you're able to also like just understand is that this experiment is something that is going to help her in a larger project that she is heading up as well, and that your assistance is appreciated.
See if you can leverage this to get her to meet with the rest of us.
The headset goes on, it gets turned on.
Okay, since this isn't Soul Killer proper, like Yama's brain shouldn't leak out of his ears.
Should
He is not part of a control group.
I figure this is gonna go like either. I figure this is either. He was in our break room, so I can like like all the witnesses are pre-bought, and probably nobody's gonna miss him, or I have no idea who this is. I'm not gonna do anything exceptionally dangerous to it, just in case it bites me.
Let's flip that coin.
Yeah.
Huron's been lax with the D classes lately, but this looks like a chauffeur with no social security number. So, yeah,
it's review from the ethics committee is coming up soon. So maybe this won't be dangerous.
So yes, Yama, you see the brain dance stuff come up. You actually see like the splash page for Elf Lines Online come up in front of you as you are put into this scene right here. You look down and like you can see like yourself, right? But instead of wearing like your normal clothes and everything like that, you're wearing like a suit of fantasy armor and everything like that. And around you, there's a monk, a bard, a cleric, and a rogue.
Oh my fucking god, Peter!
You-
If you were here, I'd be shaking.
Let's see here. Was I provided instructions like as to exactly what you want him to do, or was it a sort of act natural kind of thing?
She is literally just tells you, the scenario that you put in is, a slice that they took out from the game, so it's kind of like almost like a personal server, and that reactions will be tested. You might feel a little tingle due to actions.
So, all right, important question, because I see also all of our tokens there. How much of our tokens are just going to be from like stereotyped, cliched versions of both the game system and what Yama thinks of the rest of us?
So it is basically, these are just all NPCs that are auto-loaded in.
So I think it's rather like these are like there might be some weird stuff in from unduly influential staff members with too much time to fuck with the company server, but
they just happen to all have the same stats that you guys do.
I mostly ask purely because I want to know like how much of a flanderized version of myself I should play from Yama's own perspective about Hassan.
It is not actually you guys. I just used your tokens because so that you guys can control the various characters.
A good call, because I can see into an alternate universe where otherwise the question at the beginning of each turn of every round is, which one am I?
Yeah. All right. Then the game token that looks remarkable, like you're the bard, Yamaraja, who reminds you a little bit of a song, because like, forsooth, enemies ahead. Perhaps I might be able to convince them to lay down their arms peacefully.
Yeah, good luck with that. I'm gonna go hide in the corner.
All right, go ahead and I'm gonna add everybody to. I'm gonna try to add everybody here to initiative. Hopefully it does it. Yep. Okay. So go ahead and roll your initiatives.
What's initiative again?
I am in the car, so I cannot.
Okay, I will roll you then.
This fucking game within a game nonsense.
Yeah.
So while it explodes on here, initiative does not actually explode. So
okay.
Let me see if I can update. That's minus 6.
What is initiative anyway?
It's D10 plus reflexes.
Oh, so it's just a reflex roll.
Yeah.
Okay.
Which thing do you have to click around the avatar to get it to roll initiative?
Yeah. Click on the fist icon, and then you should bring up the menu, and then you click the die.
Okay.
Oh.
Oh, shit, that did fairly well for me.
That's 18.
Well, you know what? I'm glad that our fake enemies are the ones who are succeeding, and not the ones that could actually like kill our actual characters.
Okay, I figured it out. Okay.
All right. All right. Start it off. This guy. He is going to go and run up. Let's see here. Move 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 10, 11. And he is going to swipe at you with a short sword.
How dare!
Roll that evasion, sir.
Yes. Okay, as long as I don't fumble, should be good to go.
How many times I've said that?
I know, right?
Yay, I've got rain.
All right, you evade.
Yeah, that's why I've been muted. It's been raining on top of me.
Yeah, I imagine it's very loud in your vehicle. Mm, 21.
Peter, I would be shaking you so hard right now, game within a game nonsense. You.
Listen, until further notice, you probably don't die for real.
Hey,
I mean, you're the only one at potential risk here. My character's not actually here.
I'll go ahead and I will go ahead and spend 2 luck.
Yama's getting some money for this, so we need to
Mhm.
support him.
Yeah, and she didn't say I wouldn't get a performance bonus, so
Look, if you do well, you might be able to also convince her to meet with the rest of us, which we really need.
well, depending on how this interaction goes, that might be as easy as just convincing her to hang out for the minutes it'll take you to show back up.
All right, so that was a miss. This guy is going to shoot an arrow from a short bow. Let's see here, ruler.
Which just conveniently has the stats of a gun.
Yep. These
Insert appropriate DV roll here because I have not reflexes high enough for that.
Yeah. It should be 1 meter each. Update that. There we go. That's correct. All right, and he's going to fire at the rogue that is totally not blitz.
Yay!
All right, 19. I assume you are evading that.
Oh yeah. I'll spend 2 luck to evade it. I would spend fake luck to evade it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's an important question. Is this our actual luck for all of us who are not Yama, that are not Yama?
These are not your actual characters, so it is fake luck.
Excellent.
Yama, this is your,
who is-
yeah, Yama, this is your actual luck.
I have to keep track. I spent 2 fake luck.
Yeah, unfortunately, I am playing the character here, and Yama has been placed into a situation in which he basically understands what's going on, and could potentially be judged by a stranger for not dominating in combat. So he's putting in.
All right, not Dreamer. You're up.
Okay. Question, and I absolutely understand if it's outside of the balance, but I know that we are technically in some kind of like fantasy RPG thing right now.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a bard.
Yep.
Could I say that I play inspiring music to give a morale bonus for everybody else in the party?
Sure. Give me a performance check.
Fantastic. Okay, so play instrument or sing or both?
You can use the higher one. I'll actually say combine that it's basically just it's performance, right? So just use your sing.
Holy shit!
Well then,
Bonuses for the party.
Yeah, no, you know what? +3 bonus for the party on their
Shit.
+3 bonus for 3 turns.
Yay!
I'll take it.
Robbie, figure out where you want to allocate your solo points by the time your turn comes up.
That's your monk.
All right. The guy in the back. He is going to fire a crossbow at the bard, who is singing a jaunty tune that has some rather suggestive lyrics about a multi-penaled monster. and seems to be insinuating that that they are a part of it.
Look,
you need to
who
include
is
that.
not?
Include that in your report that if this is a PG game, that's not appropriate and should be changed.
This game is a massive multiplayer online game, rate pending based on experiences.
Oh, okay.
Like, who among us has not had lewd thoughts about the tentacle monster? Like,
all right, 19 is gonna hit.
But it's a critique that you could put in for the game. If this audience is based for this age, this critique. If it's for this age, go for it. That was great. Excellent music.
All right, so 9 damages. The heaviest armor in this game is equal to Kevlar. So the
7.
yeah, but in this case, you'll be wearing the equivalent leathers, so it'll be 4. Same with Blitz, you'll be having 4. Yama, you have 7. Robbie, you have 7. Resin also has 7, because clerics are always heavily armored.
Okay, so I take 5. You know what? I'm just gonna keep this on scratch paper.
That's fine.
So I take 5, and the blade squad.
Yeah.
Cool.
All right, Resin, you're up. Are you still in your car?
Yes. What am I, the cleric?
Yeah, you're the cleric.
Nobody's wounded.
Oh, the bard
nobody's hurt.
I mean, the bard just got wounded, but that was like 5 damage.
Very lightly wounded.
Nobody is wounded.
Heal spam. Heal spam.
How about? Oh, it's been a while.
I mean, I will allow you to like just kind of like make up and fudge some things about like what you want to do, and we will figure out the closest thing to it.
Yeah, because like Peter allowed me to just give everybody a +3 morale bonus because I sing real good.
Yeah.
How
like,
about like a divine strike sort of thing?
Funny enough, Divine Strike has the exact same stats as your gun.
yeah.
Oh look.
And you have +3 for it because you're inspired.
Exactly. All right, so
the cleric raises her hands and says a prayer, and
a bolt of holy energy comes out of your hands, and I will say just strikes the closest person.
that works.
On a fumble, still hits.
You're
Whoa.
welcome. The morale bonus helped.
Yep. All right, so this guy, he takes...
Nice crit.
a critical damage.
Fake arms for the fake arm god. Let's go.
Fake arm for the fake arm god, indeed.
For an object.
So I see you pray to the god of tetanus.
All right, so that is 19 of the damages. 21. Okay. Minus 20. Okay. Cool.
This is fucking ridiculous.
All right, second guy over here. He is going to fire a longbow at the healer. Which I believe, yes, that still hits.
Ouch. So 12 total because armor.
Yep. All right, so fake resin, you soak 7 damage of the 19. and take 12. So
Look,
Ow!
it's fine. Like, these numbers matter even less than all the previous numbers.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I didn't really care about what enemies you were facing on this because, you know, it doesn't really matter that much, except maybe for Yama.
Until further, we don't know if you die for real until something happens. It's fine. Everything's fine, probably.
All right, not Robbie, you're up.
Nobody's rolled a glitch yet. You're fine.
He grunt, blood and vengeance. Grund begins a walk cycle before he actually begins moving and charges. How charges whatever distance Grund is able to.
Yeah, you're able to move. You can move basically the entire thing here.
I figure you actually you do like the full charging animation, but like without like physically covering the distance, and then as soon as your arm starts moving, you are suddenly directly on top of them.
+3 for your attack roll.
Grund swings its mighty battle axe. Which, funny enough, has the exact same stat values as martial arts attack.
The battle fist.
Oh!
The battle fist.
Okay.
Which guy are you attacking, by the way? The guy in the back
Oh,
or the
no,
guy
no,
right next to
Peter.
you?
Peter, I have a question. Because this is a fantasy game, and it's a battle axe, and it's a crit, could this not be a cleave?
Nice damage.
Like, could not Grund, with a crit, cleave all enemies before him?
You know what? Sure. Just let me roll evasion for all these guys. See if any of them happen to dodge it.
I don't think they can make that roll, Peter.
It is mathematically possible.
What?
yeah, I'm not gonna say it's likely because
Oh, that guy's a contender, but no.
What? Oh, axe goes into 3 bodies, 16 damage.
All right, so 16 damage minus armors. So yeah. I just put that there. The guys in the front are lightly armored, so they take a bit more. Alright. Blitz! Or not Blitz.
Not Blitz. Alright, Knuckles the Rogue, being a Spriggan, sprouts his wings, flies 30 feet up in the air, pulls out his twin repeating magical crossbow, and shoots the booster ganger at the bottom who hasn't gone yet.
Okay. So the middle one and the top one are the ones that haven't gone yet.
The top one.
Okay.
the NPC created by the accountant.
Yeah, I mean, they can't dodge it, so,
Okay. Alright, hit. Beat. Oh, I gotta change weapons. Here.
Oh, this is tickling me a lot more than it should.
Bink.
Alright, he takes 3 of the damages. Or, sorry, 4 of the damages. All right, Yama, you're up.
Let's see here. And by let's see here, I mean, let's have a thought about what the approximate fantasy equivalent of a shotgun is. That being.
You're not gonna
Fire
dice them up.
burst.
You're not gonna dice them up with your swords. They've got crap armor.
That's true. And, well, let's see here. And there's this dickhead right here.
Yeah.
Who
I mean, you are
tried-
conveniently equipped with a greatsword, so
Yeah, tried to cut down a proper samurai in melee combat. I'm gonna cut his goddamn arms off. So yeah, let's go with this conveniently rough equivalent stat block here. Yep.
Necroblast.
And real hazard impact. Ugh. Take me a couple seconds here to actually equip this.
How into it is Yama getting? How immersive? How immersive is this game for Yama?
I mean, it looks real. Like the graphics of this game are like spot on, like almost uncanny valley.
If you knew you might be a little bit disappointed.
Mm-hmm.
Like he's not like taking this with like professional distance. Come on, weapon. Here.
Remember, you have +3.
There we go.
You also seem to have a whip on you, to for the slice and dice thing. If you want to use that as well.
Circumstantially, no, but it's nice to have the option.
All right, let's
Look.
I don't even have that much luck. Yeah, roll again.
Whew. That guy's good. Should have shot him.
Okay.
you can
do
make
have
that luck.
Yeah, but I do have 2 points of luck just to drive the point home, as it were.
All right, roll that damage, sir.
Violence.
All right. It takes. All right, a grazing blow to his armor. All right, and this booster ganger turns his way toward him and is going to attempt a knife attack. Or actually a short sword attack, it would probably be, yeah. Against Grognar the Destroyer.
Grognar the Destroyer.
Is a monk.
I mean, he decided to change his, the avatar, like, glitched out and changed its,
Like the game has some bugs it needs to like work out.
It's a private server that they literally just kind of like sliced out of the actual game, so there's a few glitches.
Yeah, okay.
All right, Robbie, roll your evasion, sir. All right, that's a one miss, and he's going to attempt again. Oh, that one might actually do something.
Remember, you have +3 on this as well.
Yep.
Oh, I forgot about the +3. Shit.
Guess I'll
Don't
spend 2
forget the
points
buffs
of.
I give you.
You've already got the +3 on that, so you're already like. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's already in there.
This includes
Okay.
the +3. So
Okay.
I'll spend 2 points of virtual luck.
I'm taking my luck back.
Word of luck.
Oh yeah. Okay. So he misses twice. This other guy fires a crossbow at not Blitz.
Yeah. Whew. $23, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, let's see if I can make this 23. How about a 27?
All right, back to the top of the round. Yama, your guy is going to attempt to attack you.
The dance of blades.
Be right back.
All right.
Come on.
Is it not rolling for you?
Oh no, it's interface is just lagging a little bit,
Okay.
which is it's just taking me a little bit of second here. Asian. And 3.
There we go. Okay.
Ah.
All right.
And again.
Yep.
Like, what I'm getting from this so far is that bards are like a class that people are sleeping on because the party-wide buffs that we can give people are great.
Yeah. Don't even have
Alright.
enough luck, so I'm just gonna have to take that.
Yep. Hold on. That he's swinging a larger weapon than a combat knife at you. So let me.
Just add another d6 there. Yep.
So 11 minus 7. That's the first time you got hit.
Yep. So Yama, you get hit by this virtual weapon as it like kind of goes through your armor, and it feels like you actually got hit.
Oh fuck.
Like the force feedback on this is really accurate.
You have been stabbed before. This feels like that.
Yep.
Unironically, possibly, Yama may or may not actually kind of like that part. So how much?
I mean, it did 11 damage minus 7, so 4.
Okay, I'm just gonna mark that off my real hit point because I think that's how it's going, isn't it?
Maybe, maybe not.
Okay, I'll just mark it off for future notice.
Dave, you back yet? Dave's not back. Okay, I will just have to roll his evasions then. Alright. It's gonna be an attack and attack.
I think he can beat a 2.
Yeah, I have a sneaking suspicion that, you know.
I think, in fact, at bare minimum, Robbie beats that.
Yeah. Alright.
Oh, roll
Drink.
evasion.
I did it for you. You evaded twice. You're good.
Thanks.
The Dreaming Bard is back up.
Okay, so question. Because it's a game, I put the buff effect up.
Mm-hmm.
Will the buff effect persist if I try to debuff the enemies?
Yes, it is. I'm going to go ahead and say it is 2 different things. So yeah, go ahead.
Cool. It's like.
Would you like to attempt like a scathing tirade?
Basically, like, because the buff effect is going to be after a few more turns, and now he's shifting the music to like demoralize the enemy to like try to put debuffs on them.
Sure. All right. They will. I'm gonna roll resist drugs and torture against this.
Do I get a +3 to myself for my buff?
Oh yeah.
Fantastic. I'm gonna have to put this mod back down to 2 afterwards, but for now it's at 5. Fuck you! Oh my god! Hey,
Did you crit or did you fumble?
I critted! I crit again!
They have no chance versus that number.
So, okay, so what I think happens now, if we're going by the previous thing, Peter, they all have a -3 while everybody in our party has a +3.
Yep.
It's,
Yo, this bard shit is fucking busted.
oh, people are sleeping on bards! Bards may just be the best party class in the game.
So there are actual rules for elf lines online in Cyberpunk. I'm just like extremely winging it right now. So
Don't worry about it. I mean, like
Alright.
you've got the distinct excuse of this is her possibly custom experiment.
yeah, exactly.
Things are gonna be unusual.
Yep. All right, the guy in the back, the leader-looking guy, puts his hands toward Grognar, the not monk destroyer, as flames shoot out at him.
Remember your penalties.
Yep. So that's 13. Go ahead and you may attempt to dodge there, good sir.
You remember your bonuses.
Destroy, destroy, destroy.
I'm surprised you didn't try punching that attack out of the air. Whatever.
As the guy like incinerates the mook behind him.
Nice.
Ah, NPC does not have friendly fire. Good to know.
Nope, this game is like I said, this is technically a PvP, would be a PvP area. All right, that was okay. That's it. Yep. All right, cleric's turn.
Cleric is going to try to heal everyone. Do a mass heal.
Okay. So for that, give me a paramedic roll.
Okay. Click on paramedic.
And that's a +3.
I just got to work, so I'll be on in just a minute.
Okay. All right. So 13, 15, 17.
19. Yeah.
Is 19 the next one? I thought, or does it go from 17 to 21? I forget.
It's 17 to 21.
Yeah. Okay. So you get the first 3 characters outside of yourself.
Actually, has Robbie even been hit? I don't think Robbie's been hit.
No, he is not.
Yeah, so it's just the 4 of us that need healing.
Yep. All right. You know, I'm just gonna roll your pistol damage, and that'll be how much heals everybody.
Healing shield.
Yay.
Hey, I'm back up to full.
That's pretty powerful. I like that.
All right, Peter. So I think where we are is digital avatar is back up to full, but for some strange reason, I still got this oddly persistent ache. Do I have that about right?
Oh no, you know, like the wound closes up on you. It's feeling tingly and everything like that. You know, you've never had magical healing before, so you're not quite sure if that's how it's supposed to heal.
Right. Okay. Yeah. 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 Got it.
Mm-hmm. All right. Okay. Robbie, the guy right next to you, attacks. Just gonna do this twice.
Remember the negatives.
Yep,
Oh, God.
they're going in there.
That second one, maybe. Oh, I know. That was Robbie evading.
I do resent this an awful lot.
you can roll that low.
Yeah, no, he just missed the second one, so.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah, in
actually,
fact,
no.
you're- No, his-
like,
his
actually,
ba-
melee
at bare
combat
minimum, that's
does
a-
require evasion. Because if you don't evade a melee attack, you just get hit. So it doesn't matter what it is. Only ranged attacks, like, actually have the range bands.
Yeah, but as soon as you click the button, it's fine because your actual bare minimum is a 4.
Why? There's 0 stakes.
Just trying to use up your good rolls.
All right,
So
Robbie.
it seems.
All right, Robbie, the Grognar Destroyer, you're up.
Robbie the Destroyer.
Is that Grognar the Destroyer? No, it is the Destroyer of Grognar. The Destroyer of all Grognars. Are
Robbie.
they dangerous? Are you Grognar?
It's like frowns like, I thought they numbered that out. Who keeps putting it back in?
All right, I assume you're attacking the guy in front of you again, right? And
I
evasion
forgot to
again.
resolve the damage on them.
That's fine.
No, this is horseshit. This is hell.
Oh, there he goes. Alright, 14 and 15. Yeah, he goes down from that. Alright, not Blitz.
Okay. And you see, I'll fly over here. Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. And then I'll shoot the guy who's fighting player number insert name here.
Mm-hmm.
Number 1 in the back.
Alright, so you're going for this guy?
Yep.
Alright.
Yeah.
Oh, these guys do actually have the reflexes for it.
Remember your bonus.
These guys actually have the reflexes.
Yeah, I know. I will spend a
Wait.
point on luck.
Did you put the guy's penalty in there?
No, I did not.
Oh, then I won't spend a point of luck.
Bard's your best class.
Alright, roll the damage.
Okay.
Alright, it goes through his armor a little bit.
Apparently have rolled 2s.
Yes, you do.
Alright. Yama.
The duel continues.
Alright, I'm just gonna roll his evasion twice, so you have the target numbers that you need to hit.
So these do have the penalties in, right?
These do have the penalties, yes.
All right. So that first one hits.
Probably not.
Are
I
you
see
keeping? Are you putting in your bonuses?
No, yeah, that's bonus is in there.
Okay.
Yep,
At,
+3.
It's just
Hey, roll a 1.
-6,
Well, I'll do it.
but I did still get a hit.
Okay, I'm at work, and I'm trying to log in.
Alright. Hold on, I need to shoot a cat off of the modem.
That's a meaty cut.
Jesus Christ. Okay. So 12 of the damages. I mean, he ain't looking too good, so. Alright, he is dead, so he needs to be taken out of the thing there. Let's put that like that. And then the next guy. Okay. Is going after not Blitz again.
Yeah.
Probably not gonna hit. Nope, misses.
Missed.
Actually, no, that would hit actually.
Yeah.
But I mean, you're gonna dodge it anyway, so.
Yeah. Well, I could roll one.
But you don't.
But you didn't. All right, top of the round again. The duel continues.
This is last round of buffs.
Yeah.
Not last round of debuffs, though. That goes for one round further.
Go ahead and Go ahead and invade that, Yama. If you can't evade these, I'm going to.
The way here.
You're not the only one who's going to be disappointed.
Right on the way here. It's coming. Mm-hmm.
Oh, jeez, that lightning is going fierce.
Wow. Wow. Oh wow, you still evaded though. You still
Yeah, you
evaded
made
that
the
first one.
You matched it.
Just barely.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
Good shit. Good shit. Alright. This guy's attacking not Robbie. And attack again.
I'm going to refresh the page real quick, see if that doesn't get it going a little bit faster.
Okay. All right, 14 and an 8. Robbie, go ahead and roll your dodges. All right. All right. The bard is back up.
Alright, so I've done my buffs, I've done my debuffs, so now I'm going, like, turn to, actually no, that is an epic duel, and I must not interfere. So I'm gonna get up here, and I'm gonna point my lute, guitar, whatever the hell, and strum it in just like a discordant screech, which conveniently just has the same stats as my handgun.
Okay.
Okay. So let's just... And I have +3 to this, and...
That is a very, very interesting tone that your lute plays right there.
Yeah, they might want to check that in bug testing in second shot.
The sound of it trying to glitch through his body.
Okay, those. Are you going for this guy, or who are you going for?
I was going for this guy, the guy
That guy?
up top.
Okay.
Yeah, if 12 kills him, I'll go for the other guy.
Yeah, 12 kills that guy.
Okay, then the second shot goes to the other guy.
All right, 13
Well,
damage.
I'm telling you, man, bards.
All right.
No, that's up to Yama to report. Bards are great.
Yeah, like in Yama's head. Oh shit! This bard stuff is nuts.
Yeah, Yama's gonna be really disappointed when he sees Dreamer again. It's all like, man, you aren't like the Bard game.
Well, you can't do any of that, old man.
Like, hey, why can't you give me like magic buffs and put magic debuffs on the enemy?
All right, Resin, you're up.
Resin is going to. Where am I? I see dead people. Is there still one alive?
Yeah, there's two guys
Two bad
alive.
guys.
Yeah, two bad guys
Two
alive.
bad guys.
There is the guy that is in the epic duel with Yama right here, and then there's the last guy over here next to Grognog. Grognog's
Okay.
destroyer.
I'm going to move. And then I'm going to cast Divine Strike.
All right.
Do you still have a +3?
Yes. Last round for the +3. All right. These guys do actually have enough to evade, so he's going to. All right, you hit.
Careful, it's raining pretty. It's gonna be raining pretty hard up there when you go north. Not yet.
Just gonna roll your damage real quick.
Oh, that's what I went to go click on. Oh, you did it already.
All right. Well, 9 damage to him.
Yeah, yours went off before mine.
All right. You get 2 of those, so
Oh, so second attack.
yep.
Did.
Remember, you have +3,
Mm-hmm.
but it's below 13, so probably not.
Nope, it's on there.
Yeah, I put it on there. No, I crit fail when I crit fail. So, oops.
Same.
All right. His turn. He didn't like that too much, so he's gonna run up and try to stab you. All right, go ahead and roll evasion.
Who, me?
Yep.
Where's my evasion? Where'd it go? Yes.
Here, I got you. Okay, you got it. Did you add the
Yeah, I just
+3
had
to it?
flank it.
Okay, good.
I did. Yeah.
Okay, cool. All right, and one more. All right, roll again.
Other evasion. Come on. Clicky click.
Oh, didn't that time. Do you want to spend 2 points of fake luck?
I will spend 2 points of fake luck.
All right. All right, and Destroyer of Grogs. Your prey has run away from you. This cannot stand. Dave, you there?
Is my go?
Yeah.
Yes.
All right. Let's see here.
Your prey has run away from you.
Where's the nearest valid target? There.
Yeah.
It's the wrong tool selected.
He still got all his bones in.
Oh, that's unfortunate. That's a terrible disease for someone of his demographic. We must perform a bonectomy immediately. Don't worry, sir. The prognosis is looking good. The procedure is underway.
All right.
But there's still a few pesky ones stuck deep in there.
Spend a point of fake luck to
Sure,
go over that.
I'll spend a point of digiluck.
All right.
Have all the bones been successfully removed?
No, only
I'm sorry,
most.
nurse, but the
Only most of the bones.
The condition most vexing.
Yeah, the condition
remains
persists.
vexingly non-terminal.
All right. Not blitz.
Not blitz. Let's see. Fly over here. Flap, 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 flap. Shoot that guy in the back. Because why not?
All right.
Twin crossbow away. Roger. Whee.
All right. Still, he is still living. Barely, but still living.
Tougher sprite.
And that was the last round of my mod bonus.
Yeah. Don't worry, the debuff will persist for a bit longer.
Yep. All right, Yama. The epic duel continues. Will it conclude here?
I believe I have discovered how to use the abilities hotbar, and I have discovered dagger barrage skill. So while it will take me a couple of seconds to make this pop up here, Yama is going to see what that button do. With a +3 bonus.
Yep, it's the last round of it.
Don't know why. Oh, I remember why I put that. Why I have that one there. Only one evasion, Peter, because it's a ROF1.
Oh, okay.
So pick whatever.
Oh, you're using a shotgun. Okay, I got you.
Yes. Yeah.
So that first one will be the evasion then.
Roger, Roger.
I mean, you beat both of them, so it doesn't really matter. Boom.
Oh, no wonder people play these games all the time. This shit is great.
Cloud of daggers. Oh.
Blech.
Yeah, as you figure out what that particular skill of your class does, that is just stab a whole fucking bunch.
Yep. All right. So everybody else kills the other guy, and then you are brought out of the game simulation.
Plus mild nosebleed from being down 4 HP.
So you come out of it, and you're totally fine.
Oh, well, okay then. Yeah, he kind of like touches at his side for a second, like, you could have made it stronger.
Yes. Well, this isn't necessarily something that's on the market. If we were to put you in the full experience, then we would have plugged you in completely. You, however, lack the current hardware for us to do so.
That sounds expensive.
No neural interface.
This is bullshit.
Oh wait, no, you do have a neural interface, don't you?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
Am I down 4 hit points?
So you're not down hit points, but you kind of like feel where you got like cut, and like it's a little tender.
Okay, yeah. That's gonna stink for a little bit. All right, that'll do. Yeah, shouldn't have gotten hit by that anyway.
Mm-hmm.
That's on me. Okay, and Peter, remind me what her name is, because I managed to forget in that combat.
Yeah, Sylvia Campbell. She has not actually introduced herself to you. She just asked for your assistance. So
Yeah, like this is
She didn't do that.
Is she wearing a name badge?
yeah, she would be. But yeah, so she hands you a little credit, basically like a credit chit kind of thing.
Right.
It's like the equivalent of like a $500 Visa gift card.
Yeah, but luckily, everything is the company store, so it's good. I'm just gonna Dr. Sylvia, yeah, would jeez, this is gonna be awkward, but should be good to like stick around for a few minutes. I'm with the tour group with a dreamer, and can't remember exactly what it was for. Said he wanted to meet you, talk to you a little bit about
Question: is that what you say?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
So, I don't know if Obi realizes this, but her work is highly classified, and nobody outside the company is supposed to know about it.
Yeah.
Let's see here.
So
concentration check to see if Yama can catch himself. Wait a minute. I shouldn't say that sentence. I need to say something different.
Alas, the +3 bonus does not persist into real life.
Yeah.
It unfortunately does not.
Luckily, Yama's got a decent base stat. This might not go awful.
Okay, 18.
Do you want to spend any luck on that?
Oh God.
Peter, I appreciate flex, but I'm gonna sit on that 18, partially because I can't even get to 21. But I am gonna sit on that 18. So he starts catches himself. It's like sorry. I guess I'm a little unfocused. Yeah.
So you kind of like you go to like talk to you about you and your
this game.
Or well, I mean, really get her attention. Said something about knowing about something your father.
Yeah. I know this is probably gonna sound kind of weird. I think it was. Yeah, no, I remember. It said it was related to something with something he had found out about your father. I think his name was, what was it? Grizz.
No, Grizz,
Yeah,
Grizz is his handle. His name is Paul.
He had given us his actual name.
Yeah,
when we said we were gonna
You
be
guys. I actually gave you guys his actual name when before that initial mission. Yes, because his name is his name is Paul Campbell, and his handle / nickname is Grizz.
So yeah, that's actually not like no, not Grizz. Paul. Yeah, Paul.
She stops and looks at you and says, "Oh, my dad died years ago, and I wouldn't really know where to start with him. So,
the way Dreamer was talking about him, that wasn't talking about him in the past tense, and I don't think he's I don't think it's supposed to be some kind of dramatic thing. I mean, I don't even know how they hide him from you. What with your company and all. I just wanted to. I just don't want him to talk my ear off about how I didn't at least get him to talk. Get it like let's have you two talk when I had the chance. I figure worst case, all you got to do is just tell him you're not interested, and that'll be the end of that. Yeah.
Well, I thank you for passing the message. You have a good day. And she walks away.
Yeah, I'm not gonna try to force it.
All right, back to the rest of y'all.
So, how grisly are the cloning labs?
All right.
Starting with the grizzly.
Yeah, how does the
Three
cloned
Ds.
bear look?
The labs themselves, like they contain sites of like all sorts of various animals of all kinds and plant life and everything like that. You do pass like large vats of liquid and whatnot of like, filled with like embiotic fluids and all that other kind of stuff. Some of the things inside look kind of horrifying. Other things, look like they're, supposed to be like they are. Like, oh hey, yeah, that's a bear. Is that also a bear?
Yeah, I'm just kind of looking at it, and I'm just going like, okay, my memory's a little spotty because I've mostly only seen them in pictures, and I've never seen a bear in person. But I'm fairly certain it's not supposed to have 8 limbs.
Picnic baskets.
Did it just talk? Did that?
Please, continue following us.
No, like as I'm being pulled along, I'm still looking at it. Like, wait, no, I have many questions.
You're also looking around. Like, there's also different what looks like biomes of like menageries and everything like that have all different types of areas, right? Like you have like a temperate forest area, you have like a thick jungle area, fairly arid place as well. Eventually, you guys are led up to 2 individuals, a man and woman, and you are introduced to them. They are Stephen and Shelley Kirkwin.
I'll take their hands. It's like, hi, nice to meet you both. You know what? No, I'm not going to talk about the talking bear. I'm going to try to put that out of my memory. This as best I can.
Yeah. Stephen puts out his hand to shake. He's like, "Good day."
Greetings. I'm Hassan ibn Hadar ibn Basim al-Fadi. I go by the handle of Dreamer. And yes, your work is very impressive. Also kind of horrifying, but I'm sure you hear that a lot.
Oh, well, they're all just little buttes themselves. Me and Shelly here, we don't make the actual animals. We are more here to take care of them after they're outside. Make sure that they're in their proper environments and everything like that,
Okay, that's good.
Dreamer, you would be old enough, so give me a concentration check.
Not the best roll for this, but okay. Well, let's see what I get.
Okay. It doesn't take that much, but you remember, though this guy looks like a guy that you used to watch as a kid on TV, who did a lot of like animal preservation and everything like that. Had his own TV show, a lot of reruns. You remember watching?
Like, Dreamer just kind of like snapped his fingers, like, "Oh wait, no, I saw you on TV. The times that we could get reception on the ships."
Oh, that would be my granddad. He's the one who had the TV show.
You look just like him.
Yep, Stephen Kirkwin II.
Like, I loved watching that. Granted, like a lot of that was just, a world that I'd never seen before. Here, honestly, I've got some vague memories. But most of the plants that I've seen were in farm ships and farm trucks. But not many things planted in the ground proper, or animals for the most part.
Yeah, no, what they've been doing here has been quite a sight. Would you like to see inside?
Yeah, sure. please let us not go near the strange bears. Like, I know I've been harping on about that, but I may have nightmares about that for the rest of my life.
Oh, don't worry. She's just a big teddy.
Uh-huh. I hope you're proud, Dave. You took, like, this is another trauma to add to Hassan's list.
Eventually, we're hoping to release all these animals back in the wild once they're able to get the environments back in place. But for now, we're here to take care of them. If you follow me, we will need to wear some special suits because the areas are still irradiated. While you might just come out with a kind of a bad sunburn if you don't. The worst case is, terminal cancer. So there's that.
Yes, I would like to avoid that.
So, like, everybody is given, basically radiation suits and everything like that. There's even one brought out that's large enough to fit over Robbie.
Sure, Robbie could get cancer.
No, but, like, stuff can happen to his circuits through radiation.
Enough radiation will cause one of those circuitries to flip from a 0 to a 1, and that could be bad, depending on the circuit it flips.
So they lead you, after kind of getting, the initial spray down and everything like that. You are brought up to a large gate that looks like the entrance to that one dinosaur movie from late last century.
Yes, that one. The one we made some riffs about when we first came into this facility.
Yeah. He looks at it, he's like, what? Place full of science geeks? There would be some sort of obscure pop culture references in the work?
I have watched old media. You don't have, like, and any raptors in there, do you?
This is just like the acclaimed feature film, Carnosaur.
Yeah, that one.
I've seen that movie, actually.
It's pretty terrible. That is a terrible movie.
But yeah, so he leads you on through.
This is reminiscent of the acclaimed feature film, Tammy and the T-Rex.
Damn it.
But yeah, so he leads you into, like, the first biome and everything like that. Goes on to explain how they've been here for years working with Biotechnica and the strides that they've made to recreate the extinct animals, and that they can't wait to actually be able to introduce these species again to the world at large.
Hassan will be asking some questions, just kind of like to the basics of his knowledge, like, because the big ones being, because, like, he knows that, like, cloning attempts have been done before, and there have been some weird effects with them. So, like, one of his big questions would be like, so how are you gonna take into account, like, catastrophic mutation? Because, like, I know, like, there's been reports that, like, for the first, like, 5 generations, the species is fine, and then suddenly, like, they just go insane.
Well, we're hoping that introducing them back into an environment that they're familiar with, which is what we've created here, will help curb that kind of mutation. Because if they are in the environment that they were basically raised in for, the times that they've been out, they will hopefully be good as new. Now, albeit some of the animals are permanently changed due to some of the genetic engineering, but they are about a 90 to 95% direct match to their extinct ancestors.
That's good. We don't need a repeat of the Wolverine squirrels up in Canada.
Right. I actually went up and tried to catch some of those gnarly little buggers.
I mean, they can eviscerate a man. Like, how are you alive?
They're not as bad as the piranha roaches.
Oh, right.
This is reminiscent of the acclaimed feature film, Theodore Rex, starring Whoopi Goldberg.
Like, at this point, Hassan is looking at
Purely
Robbie.
non-canonical. Absolutely did not say any of that.
Okay.
I just really wanted to fuck with the entire group. It was too funny to not say. So I did.
God.
So you see him kind of like grab like this little like spray thing and kind of like spray it around the entire group as well and whatnot. And then spritz it a few times in the air. And he looks at you, he's like, "Let's know we're here. They can't smell us through the suits, you see, so we don't want to spook them."
What?
Oh, the animals in the menageries.
Oh, okay. So nothing. So not something in particular. Just everything here.
Yes. Now, granted, I mean, there are some, predatorial animals in the area, but they recognize us as one of their own. Hence the scent spray into the air.
I'm gonna trust you on that.
Oh, don't worry about it. I've been in and out of here plenty of times. Only got mauled the first time.
Yeah, that should be fine.
I feel like in a lot of ways Australia didn't change after the Corp War.
I don't think it did, actually. Like, as far as I know, Australia is one of the few places that was really untouched by everything.
Like that in the African Union, yeah.
Yeah, so you guys are going through, they're showing you through the biomes and everything like that. And at some point, you guys may or may not see something. So go ahead and give me a perception check.
Will my hearing bonuses apply?
Hearing bonus will not apply here. And Robbie, don't forget your +4 solo bonus. All right. Everybody but Dreamer sees this. So as you guys are going through, Resin, Robbie, and Blitz, you notice or spot an additional gate connected to the other side of each of the biomes. It is much larger than the or I should say much more industrialized and less ceremonial than the one that you came through.
What's the other gate for?
That's where the animals get loaded into the biomes. You guys go ahead and give me a deduction roll. So Resin and Robbie, you kind of like look at these and figure out like there isn't really anywhere that you saw that would potentially lead to where these gates are within the area that you walked through. So it's very you deduce that it's very possible that these gates lead to somewhere else offsite.
Interesting.
Yeah, where that is, who knows? But yeah, so you guys go through. You eventually finish your tour, and are led back out.
Cool. Any chance that somebody has passed word to Sylvia that, hey, I'd like to talk with people, photo shoot, that sort of thing?
Give me a luck roll.
Hey, I rolled really well on that.
All right. So your tour guide has started to walk you back out through the area, and as you're going, the elevator opens up, and you see Sylvia walk out of the elevator.
Like, I'll just I'll see that like she's obviously important. I know who she is, but like I'm playing the role here.
Yeah. She is currently flanked by two others, assistants of some sort. But they also look like they might be formidable should a fight break out.
Don't plan on doing that. But like I'll just kind of like wave towards you. It's just like, oh, hello. Didn't see you when we came down. I'm Hassan ibn Hadar ibn Basim al-Fadi. I go by Dreamer.
Oh. So you're the one.
What did Yama do?
Said that you found out something about my dead father. That has been about, almost 40 years since it happened.
Yes, actually.
Listen, I don't know what kind of game you're trying to play, but I never knew my father. He's dead.
No, he's not.
Prove it.
I call Grizz.
No, you don't.
All right, I can't.
Yeah, no, we're in a Faraday cage.
That's right, I can't. It's like, well,
but he already did say he presents a photo, a current one.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, she looks at it and is like, you think I remember what he looks like?
Well, I can't, I have his number, but I can't call him from down here.
Right, I'm sure you do. Well, Mr. Hassan, Dreamer, whatever you would like to be called, I hope you enjoyed the tour.
as we pass by, I'm gonna whisper to her and try to pass her like the data that we've got. Just like
If you try to like reach out to her, one of the guys like grabs your wrist and
no,
shoos
no,
it
no, no,
away.
no, 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 no. It's a handshake, which is perfectly polite.
She actually doesn't take your hand. She seems to be rather offended, actually, at the audacity of what you're trying to present to her.
Can I
Let me
roll
on the record. This is not my fault.
Can I roll persuasion?
You can attempt to, yes.
I recall I had a +1 bonus from just like all of the various like touch-ups I did for myself. Do those still apply?
No, because the negatives kind of cancel it out.
Is there any way to know if she has an agent on her?
I mean, you can make the assumption.
I don't know if there's any way to send a direct message to her from here.
You would have to have the actual like.
Yeah, I don't have her
number.
information.
All right. I will spend like okay, I've got 22. What's the next level? Like 25, 27?
25.
Cool. I'll spend 3 luck to try to like get her to like effectively just like kind of I don't know, hear me out for a bit longer because I need to slip her something.
Okay. I have no idea how to translate this into game terms.
Mm-hmm.
The only thing I can think to do to help is pure story logic. I just want to pitch you something because like this is the entire point. Like it would be really really sad if all of this were for nothing.
Mm-hmm.
So Dreamer raises out a hand for her to shake it, and before he can like really work his charm, if Hassan's charm roll goes off, it'll be immediately in the aftermath of this. He reaches out a hand. One of the two attendants overreacts and slaps it, which causes Robbie to move very quickly and stand immediately behind Dreamer.
Well, I had said that initially
this is
because
inappropriate physical contact.
Yeah, I had said that initially because I thought he was like just reaching out to try and like stop.
Hey, no,
her.
hold on.
No,
I'm getting to it.
Okay.
The point being, given her field of research, she recognizes underneath the aftermarket mods a instance of the thing that she is part of her research has been working to reverse engineer, which would be enough to catch her interest, enough to warrant a conversation with this person, help negate some of these initial penalties. We got the thing that I'm kind of frustrated and want to figure out how to work around is that like you're suffering major penalties because of all the role playing we did leading up to this adventure. like we didn't kill that dude and got to know him, and as a result of that are now suffering penalties on this mission. So I'm trying to find some way I can intervene to turn our fortunes.
You're flexing your metal body to go, ooh, shiny.
Okay, so I will say this. So you spent enough luck to get to a 25, you said?
Yeah.
Okay, so here's how it goes down because I like Dave's idea. So she begins to kind of like walk away from you, right? And you kind of not like completely interpose yourself in her way, but like just enough and kind of like, you know, stick out your hand to try and like, you know, form an apology. And then, you know, one of her assistants, the larger one, gets in your way. Robbie, you know, does what he says he does. And at that point, Sylvia starts like, stand down is only a handshake. And I assume an apologetic one.
Yes, for both myself and my associate.
She doesn't take your hand, but she looks at you, and then she looks at Robbie, and then looks at your tour guys all like, Would you please pen Mr. Dreamer in for an appointment on Friday? I would like to talk to him about something. And your tour guide kind of looks at you and looks at her, and her other assistant is putting stuff in invisibly to you, but Blitz, you would kind of like recognize that he obviously probably has some like screens in front of his eyes and whatnot that they're typing into somewhere.
Okay.
Remember, for the record, not my fault. I've done nothing wrong.
I was playing video games.
Thank you for agreeing to meet with me. To that end, just as a conversation starter for when we do meet, I pull out the flash drive, just like something for you to peruse.
The other assistant who is typing stuff in takes it.
There's no way I was going to be able to slip this on to her without them noticing. So this is the best I'm going to get.
Mm-hmm. It's like, very well. We have your contact information, Mr. Hassan. You will get reminded of the appointment.
Thank you. And again, I would have preferred to have broached that information more tactfully than however Yama did it. But we can talk later.
Well, he still had his uses. Good day.
Smash cut to Yama, feet up on a chair, like eating, like just chowing on some of the
actual
complimentary food.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you guys come back up to the staff room and see, just Yama just living it up like he's never done so before.
Strong gremlin energy, and like Hassan's gonna come over and it's just like, the fuck did you do?
What?
Oh, look, a banana. Yoink.
Hey. Whatever. I already had like 3 anyway. I don't know what you mean, man. Like, I did make like $500. I did make like $500 today, though. That was great.
Talking about with Sylvia Campbell, Gunts.
Yeah, she just came up. Figured I should at least like try to get her to talk to you.
She almost slapped me in the face.
That sounds like a you problem.
You know what? Fuck it. It's not worth the effort. Maybe the radiation storm has stopped. I've got a meeting with her on Friday. A mission accomplished.
You're welcome.
By this time, it's been, like, you guys were down there for a while. Like, it's close to, like, noon, 1 o'clock at this point.
Ooh, lunchtime.
You guys are treated to Biotechnica's organically grown cloned food, and it's probably the best meal that you guys have eaten in years.
I can't believe it's not steak.
And then you guys are shown out of the Biotechnica building, and that'll be the end of the session.
Tech dreams of organic toys, and I'm running out